Say one nice thing about Ja Rule.
Oh, he's alive.
From diss tracks to theatrical stunts, one of the most notorious feuds in the industry is between 50 Cent and Ja Rule. These two rappers have been at odds with each other for years, and their beef has only intensified over time. In this video, we will delve into the story of how 50 Cent threatened Ja Rule not to cross his path, and the shocking events that followed. Brace yourself as we explore the intense rivalry and the impact it has had on the rap industry. 50 Cent's warning. During the early 2000s, 50 Cent and Ja Rule dominated the rap scene, but their rivalry quickly escalated into a bitter feud that captivated fans and industry insiders alike. In this section, we delve into the details of this epic feud and uncover the jaw-dropping threats that 50 Cent made to Ja Rule. While 50 Cent has made several threats to Ja Rule, one that stands out is in the diss track titled "Cross My Path" with his crew G-Unit.
I should've warned you not to cross my path. Now I'm finna get in your You know I got the hood on smash. Your rain on top, it's over that fast.
The opening chorus of "Cross My Path" sets the tone for the entire track. It starts with 50 Cent directly issuing a threat to Ja Rule, stating, "Tony Yayo, a member of G-Unit," then goes ahead to portray the conflict and beef between the two artists as a war, where one wrong move can lead to fatal consequences. In his words,
"So my vest is level 3 and my car is level 4. That's a bulletproof flex with a 200-pound dog. I got too many issues, too many pistols. Max, tear your leg off. We attack like pitbulls. Job fake Tupac, screaming out Illuminati. The same getting smacked on Freshman Friday."
Tony Yayo's lyrics not only showcase the preparedness and protection that G-Unit possesses, but also discredit Ja Rule's credibility. By labeling him as a fake Tupac and mocking his claims of being part of the Illuminati, Yayo undermines Ja Rule's image and reputation. In the second verse, Lloyd Banks continues the assault on Ja Rule, suggesting that his lackluster sales will lead him to pawn his expensive possessions.
Soon you have to pawn your roll and your platinum ring, cause you keep going gold like a Latin king.
In the third and final verse, 50 Cent directly addresses Ja Rule, making it clear that words can never harm him. He insinuates that those who threaten to physically harm him have never put in any real work.
These stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt me. They say they gon' murk me, never put in work. Then you pop that. You got pistols, but you never pop that. You just running your lip, put my gun on your lip, pop off, leave all your deep shit. That's when you realize you in deep. But keep running your yap till your frame is mangled. 3 and look like Charlie's Angels.
The vivid imagery of putting a gun to Ja Rule's lips and leaving his teeth chipped implies a willingness to physically harm him. The reference to Charlie's Angels further mocks Ja Rule, comparing him and his crew to a group of fictional female spies, undermining their credibility and toughness. Throughout the track, the chorus serves as a warning to Ja Rule, emphasizing the consequences of crossing paths with 50 Cent and his crew. Repeated lines highlight G-Unit's confidence in their ability to dismantle Ja Rule's career and position in the rap industry. It's a clear message to Ja Rule that he should have thought twice before crossing paths with 50 Cent. "Cross My Path" is a scathing diss track that leaves no room for interpretation. The lyrics are filled with threats, insults, and personal attacks, showcasing the intensity of the feud between 50 Cent and Ja Rule. It's a brutal takedown of Ja Rule's credibility, success, and image. As the track concludes, 50 Cent continues to mock Ja Rule, insinuating that he is not a true murderer or tough guy.
Nah, you're not a murderer. I'ma dig deep in your I'ma stop saying cause I know you like that kind of But I got something for you. Special delivery, send me all those.
He dismisses him as a and promises a special delivery in the form of semi-automatic weapons, indicating that G-Unit is ready for a physical altercation if necessary. The release of "Cross My Path" sent shockwaves through the rap community and ignited a firestorm of reactions from fans and industry insiders alike. The diss track was met with both praise and controversy, further fueling the feud between 50 Cent and Ja Rule. The diss track not only showcased the lyrical prowess of G-Unit, but also revealed the deep-seated animosity and personal vendettas they held against Ja Rule. It was a no-holds-barred attack that left Ja Rule vulnerable and diminished in the eyes of many. "Cross My Path" was a game-changer in the feud between 50 Cent and Ja Rule. It was a scathing denouncement of Ja Rule's credibility, success, and image. The release of "Cross My Path" marked a turning point in the feud between 50 Cent and Ja Rule. But the rivalry didn't stop there. In recent years, 50 Cent has continued to take shots at Ja Rule, particularly in light of the infamous Fyre Festival scandal. The failed music festival, which Ja Rule was involved in organizing, became a subject of ridicule ridicule for 50 Cent. He took to Instagram to mock Ja Rule's involvement, posting a now-deleted Donald Trump meme that suggested Ja Rule should be appointed as the Secretary of Festivals. The caption read, "Can't do nothing right." Even though the feud between 50 Cent and Ja Rule has simmered down in recent years, the recent crucifixion stunt by Ja Rule at the 2023 BMI R&B/Hip Hop Awards has reignited the flames of their rivalry. During his performance of the song One of Us, Ja Rule took the stage and immediately caught everyone's attention. He was shirtless, tied to a wooden column, and surrounded by backup singers and dancers wearing robes. It was a scene that resembled the flagellation of Christ, a biblical event known as the scourging at the pillar. The controversial nature of the crucifixion stunt was not lost on anyone, and it immediately became the talk of the town. Social media erupted with reactions to the performance, and it didn't take long for 50 Cent to seize the opportunity to call out his rival. He took to Instagram and posted a video of the performance with a caption that read, "Look at this shit. Is he supposed to be Jesus? TF, you can't make this shit up. LOL, so stupid." 50 Cent's mockery only added fuel to the fire, intensifying the already heated rivalry between the two artists. The crucifixion stunt by Ja Rule at the 2023 BMI R&B/Hip Hop Awards left many wondering about the motivations behind such a controversial performance. Many speculated Ja Rule's crucifixion stunt was a direct response to G Unit's Cross My Path diss track. By tying himself to a wooden column and evoking the imagery of Christ's crucifixion, Ja Rule may have been symbolically positioning himself as a martyr, suggesting that he was willing to endure suffering and sacrifice for his art. The crucifixion stunt can be seen as a bold and provocative statement, challenging the narrative set forth by G Unit in their diss track. Furthermore, the crucifixion stunt may have been a strategic move by Ja Rule to generate buzz and regain relevance in the music industry. In an era where shock value and controversy often dominate headlines, Ja Rule's performance certainly achieved its goal of capturing attention and sparking conversations. It put him back in the spotlight and reignited public interest in his music and persona. As the feud between Ja Rule and 50 Cent continues to unfold, it is clear that their rivalry is fueled by deep-seated animosity and a desire to one-up each other. The crucifixion stunt served as a powerful and provocative response to G Unit's diss track. As we can see, the rivalry between 50 Cent and Ja Rule is far from over. As these two artists continue to clash, their feud remains a captivating and enduring story in the world of hip-hop. Past beef between 50 Cent and Ja Rule. To understand the depth and intensity of the beef between 50 Cent and Ja Rule, we need to go back to the early years when the seeds of animosity were first planted. The conflicting stories surrounding the origin of their feud only add to the intrigue. According to Ja Rule, the tension between him and 50 Cent began in New York during a music video shoot. In an interview with MTV in 2003, Ja Rule claimed that he unknowingly snubbed 50 Cent in his single, Murder for Life, which ignited the initial spark of their long-standing rivalry. However, 50 Cent had a different version of events. In his 2005 biography From Pieces to Weight, he revealed that the beef started because a friend of his had robbed Ja Rule of his necklace back in 1999. Regardless of the true catalyst, their feud would go on to define their careers. As the years went by, 50 Cent and Ja Rule engaged in a war of words through their diss tracks. One of the earliest shots fired came from 50 Cent with his Track Lives on the Line in 1999. In this song, he targeted Ja Rule, calling him out for his perceived lack of authenticity and street credibility. The diss track set the stage for what would become one of the most notorious feuds in hip-hop history. But it wasn't just diss tracks that fueled the fire between 50 Cent and Ja Rule. A physical altercation occurred between the two rappers at an Atlanta nightclub. The incident further intensified their animosity and solidified their positions as bitter rivals in the eyes of the public. Tragedy struck in 2000 when 50 Cent was stabbed in New York after an altercation with individuals affiliated with Murder Inc., Ja Rule's record label. The incident left 50 Cent hospitalized and fueled the feud even more. Murder Inc. rapper Black Child claimed responsibility for the attack, further deepening the divide between the two camps. The diss tracks continued to pour in from both sides. 50 Cent released Wanksta in 2002, a scathing track that mocked Ja Rule's street credibility and accused him of being a fake gangster. Ja Rule responded with Loose Change and Guess Who Shot Ya in 2003, a defiant anthem that aimed to reclaim his reputation and assert his dominance in the rap game. In 2018, 50 Cent took his beef with Ja Rule to another level when he purchased 200 front row tickets to a Ja Rule concert. His intention was to leave the seats empty, effectively sabotaging the event and sending a clear message of disrespect to his rival. Later that same year, 50 Cent and Ja Rule exchanged heated taunts via Instagram, with Ja Rule challenging 50 Cent to #PullUp in a comment under one of the latter's posts. The G Unit general responded with his own retort, commenting, "Southside rules apply. It's never over. We may take a break, but it ain't over till one of us are gone." In the aftermath of the crossfire between himself and 50 Cent on Instagram Instagram the day before, Ja Rule took to his social media accounts to voice his remorse for participating in the war of words and vowed that it would be his last time addressing his longtime foe. In his words, "This will be my last post about it, 50 Cent, and I want to be serious for a second and just say me and this man went back and forth yesterday like school kids. But not once did I see him use his platform of 20 million followers for anything uplifting. I'm sure he didn't vote, didn't encourage anyone to vote, only tomfoolery, tearing down other PPL of color, always talking with your stink breath." He ended off his tirade, adding, "Everyone is tired of you. Let's stop supporting PPL who don't support their own you bootlicking, ring-kissing coon." In 2019, during Ja Rule's appearance on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen, the host delved into his long-running feud with 50 Cent. The rapper replied to the conversation saying,
"I am removing myself from the circus." Okay? No more. Because what I realized is when you entertain clowns, you become a part of the circus.
But when asked to say 3 nice things about 50, Ja Rule said,
"Say 3 nice things about 50 Cent, and I want to move on."
He's a bad father. He
I didn't.
he got like a big square like box head.
Oh, I thought.
And one more thing. What else could I say nice?
Oh.
He looks like his breath stinks all the time.
but the feud didn't stop there. In the most recent incident, 50 Cent took to Instagram to slam Ja Rule for tying himself to a wooden column during a show in Miami. He ridiculed Ja Rule, questioning his self-proclaimed Messiah-like image and sparking yet another round of public taunting. Despite the intensity of their rivalry, there have been moments of potential reconciliation. In 2014, during an interview with Hot 97, Ja Rule expressed a desire to end the beef and move forward. However, 50 Cent has remained steadfast in his animosity towards Ja Rule, often using social media to mock and taunt his rival. However, Ja Rule is just one of the many rappers 50 Cent has had beef with. 50's rivalry with The Game is also one of the most heated in recent hip-hop history. It was alleged that trouble between the pair first began to brew in 2004 when, to help market him ahead of the release of his major record label debut album, The Documentary, The Game was reportedly placed in G Unit by Dr. Dre and Interscope Records CEO Jimmy Iovine. In early 2005, tensions between the two escalated when, according to 50 Cent, the record label pushed back the release of 50's sophomore album, The Massacre, to accommodate Game's album. A few days later, 50 Cent showed up to Hot 97 and kicked The Game out of G Unit live on air. Game and his crew reportedly then arrived at the radio station while 50 Cent was still on the air. A shooting occurred outside the building in which one person was injured, according to reports. Since then, 50 Cent and Game have remained staunch enemies and have taken shots at one another at every opportunity, both in their songs and on social media. Another prominent rapper 50 Cent has had beef with is Jay-Z. In 1999, 50 Cent caused quite a stir with the release of his single How to Rob, a diss track where he attacked several rappers, including Jay-Z. The latter fired back at 50 Cent during his performance at Hot 97 Summer Jam later that year by debuting his track It's Hot, Some Like It Hot, where he said, "Go against Jigga, yo ass is dense. I'm about $1, what the f is 50 cents. In recent years, 50 Cent has gone ahead to publicly criticize Jay-Z's 444 album, stating that it was golf course music, and even claiming that Jay-Z has only won Grammys because of his wife. In the case of his beef with Rick Ross, it began in 2008 when Ross felt slighted by 50 Cent at a BT event, prompting him to release Mafia music in 2009 where he dissed 50. One of his verses said, "I love to pay your bills, can't wait to pay your rent / Curtis Jackson baby mama, I ain't looking for a cent / burn the house down," a reference to a fire that occurred at one of 50 Cent's properties in 2008. In response, 50 dissed Ross back on Officer Ricky, Go Ahead Try Me, where he called Rick Ross a fat Years later, the two still have bad blood between themselves. During an interview with Big Boy in 2019, Rick Ross was asked if he'd ever work with 50, to which he replied, "Honestly, I'm a businessman. If 50 Cent still had value, I may have been done it. But not being funny, homie just ain't that dude no more." 50 Cent has also been locked in a feud with rapper Nas. Surprisingly, Nas used to be one of 50's biggest supporters when the latter was an up-and-coming Queens rapper, even going as far as inviting him on his promo tour for his album Nostradamus in 1999. Unfortunately, things got ugly between the two when 50 Cent's verse on Jennifer Lopez's song I'm Gonna Be Alright was taken out by her record label Epic and replaced with Nas on the radio version. In 2005, 50 Cent released the track Piggy Bank, where he snuck in a Nas diss, referring to his wife at the time, the singer Kellis, as a Nas responded by saying that 50 Cent didn't have enough hit records to warrant him responding with a diss track of his own. However, the duo appears to have made up in recent times. Evidently, 50 Cent seems to have a penchant for dissing other rap stars. While the beef between 50 50 Cent and Ja Rule may not be as intense as it once was, it remains a significant part of their legacies. The feud has shaped their careers and left an indelible mark on the rap industry. Fans and the media continue to speculate about the possibility of a full reconciliation, but for now, the beef between these two rap titans remains unresolved. Both rappers have focused on their careers and personal lives, leaving the beef behind to some extent. However, the impact of their feud on the rap industry and their legacies cannot be denied. As we conclude this timeline, we reflect on the lasting impact of their beef and the influence it has had on the hip-hop landscape. Social media and industry reaction. Social media and the music industry are abuzz with the latest developments in the long-standing feud between 50 Cent and Ja Rule. The recent industry reaction stems from Ja Rule's theatrical performance at the 2023 BMI R&B/Hip Hop Award, where he seemingly reenacted the flagellation of Christ during his song One of Us. The performance, along with 50 Cent's scathing remarks, quickly became a hot topic on social media platforms. As the video circulated online, fans, industry insiders, and fellow artists took to their keyboards to express their shock, disbelief, and amusement. The reactions from the audience were mixed. Some were captivated by the artistic expression, praising Ja Rule for pushing boundaries and creating a visually stunning performance. They saw it as a bold and thought-provoking statement, blurring the lines between art and music. However, not everyone was impressed. Critics argued that the reenactment of such a sacred and sensitive religious event was in poor taste. They questioned the appropriateness of using religious imagery for entertainment purposes, especially in a live performance. Social media platforms exploded with discussions and debates as fans, industry insiders, and music enthusiasts shared their opinions. Memes, comments, and hashtags flooded timelines, amplifying the controversy and ensuring that the performance became a trending topic. The theatrical performance by Ja Rule at the BMI R&B/Hip Hop Awards has undoubtedly left a lasting impact. It has sparked a heated debate about artistic expression, religious symbolism, and the boundaries of entertainment. As the feud between 50 Cent and Ja Rule continues, this performance has become another chapter in their ongoing saga. As expected, it didn't take long for 50 Cent to weigh in on Ja Rule's performance. Taking to social media, he shared a video of the performance on Instagram, accompanied by a scathing caption that left no room for interpretation. In the caption, 50 Cent didn't hold back, mocking Ja Rule and questioning the artistic choices made during the performance. 50 Cent's comments quickly spread like wildfire across social media platforms, garnering thousands of reactions and comments from fans, industry insiders, and fellow artists. The impact was immediate, as the feud between 50 Cent and Ja Rule once again took center stage. Social media exploded with a mix of shock, amusement, and outrage. Memes, GIFs, and hashtags flooded timelines, with users expressing their opinions on 50 Cent's mocking comments. The controversy surrounding the performance and 50 Cent's response became a trending topic, dominating conversations both online and offline. The music industry was not immune to the impact of 50 Cent's social media posts. Industry insiders and fellow artists weighed in on the feud, with some siding with 50 Cent and applauding his candidness, while others criticized him for his lack of tact and respect. The clash of opinions and the heated debates that ensued further fueled the feud, keeping it in the spotlight and ensuring that it remained a topic of discussion for weeks to come. The feud between 50 Cent and Ja Rule had once again captured the attention of the music industry and the public. As the social media storm raged on, both 50 Cent and Ja Rule continued to engage with their fans and followers, using their platforms to further fuel the feud. The back-and-forth banter between the two rap titans only added to the intrigue and drama surrounding their ongoing rivalry. This is also not the first time 50 Cent has made statements about Ja Rule's performance. In an Instagram post that has since been deleted, 50 Cent mocked Ja Rule for his viral video of himself being brought out on a stretcher during his performance at the 2023 Hot in Hera Festival in June. In his post, 50 Cent shared a screenshot of another rapper being carried out on a stretcher to illustrate that Ja's stunt was unoriginal, along with the caption, "Lol WTF, I ain't gotta say stupid. Ninja emojis SMH. In response, Ja Rule dropped a comment on a blog post saying, "Laughing face emoji, this is an obsessed side." You can look at the comment for yourself at the bottom of this post. The rap veteran also went on his Twitter account and delivered a vicious clap back at Fifth, saying, "50 Cent, you're like an obsessed side." Laughing face emoji. "Do me a favor and take my your mouth. Pause," he tweeted. He then added, "All this back and forth on the internet, we don't tennis that, you gotta do something." He also included a cry laughing emoji and a clown emoji, along with the hashtag #rentfree. The impact of 50 Cent's mocking comments cannot be understated. They not only intensified the feud, but also reignited the public's interest in the ongoing saga between these two rap heavyweights. In conclusion, the feud between 50 Cent and Ja Rule has once again taken the music industry by storm. As the story continues to unfold, the world eagerly awaits the next chapter in this captivating and ongoing saga between these rap titans. If you liked this video, click on the cards showing on your screen for more like this, and I'll be waiting.